Good morning. Mackenzie Johnston with Tri-State Livestock News, bringing you your Monday morning headlines concerning fair cattle markets. Sponsored by Sandhills State Bank, the most committed brand in banking, and Sandhills Beef Company, American producers feeding Americans because monopolies won't get us anywhere. And finally, RCAF USA, fighting for independent American cattle producers. Find the petition for the beef checkoff referendum at www.checkoffvote.com. According to Ag Update, U.S. cattle groups are calling for clear labels. Eric Nelson, who farms and feeds cattle in northwest Iowa and also serves as Region 7 Director for RCAF USA, believes that consumers would pay a premium for a beef product if they knew its country of origin. Nelson stated that a growing percentage of beef consumed in the U.S. is imported, and restoring MCOOL would assure U.S. consumers that they were eating the best beef in the world, U.S. beef. MCOOL was repealed back in 2015 after a complaint to the World Trade Organization, the WTO, from Canada and Mexico. Vice President of Government Affairs for NCBA, Ethan Lane, says that NCBA does support origin labeling, however, just voluntarily. The organization believes that the program should be market-driven rather than mandated. Right now, producers have the ability to label their beef with country of origin under the Process Verified program operated by USDA's Agricultural Marketing Service, said Lane. He believes this labeling option is enough to allow producers to capture more value in the supply chain. Lane went on to say that the real issue is packers and retailers being able to use product of USA labeling on anything that goes through an FSIS facility. Nelson also has an issue with processing requirements. Right now, if you unwrap a pallet of frozen beef and then rewrap it, you are meeting the further processing requirement, stated Nelson. He feels that a mandatory program would counteract this issue. Nelson went on to say that when MCOOL was repealed, the protection for labeling foreign beef disappeared. Nelson and RCAF plan to do everything they can to bring back MCOOL. NTV News out of Nebraska has reported that a Nebraska livestock show has been canceled. A few months ago, the Grand Island Livestock Complex Authority announced that they would be hosting the Nebraskan, a show that was meant to take the place of the National Western Stock Show in Denver, since that show had been postponed to 2022. However, with the rising cases of COVID-19, the Grand Island, Nebraska show has been canceled. Grand Island Livestock Complex Authority stakeholders reported that the pandemic would not allow for them to put on a high-quality event. The Greeley Tribune has reported that the JBS plant in Greeley is working to contain a new early-stage COVID-19 outbreak. The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment, CDPHE, has reported a new outbreak of COVID-19 at the Greeley JBS plant. As of last Tuesday, 20 new cases were confirmed at the plant. When the pandemic first began, JBS was one of the largest single-location outbreaks in Colorado with 290 cases by the time it was considered resolved by the CDPHE on October 20th. The outbreak resulted in 6 recorded deaths due to the virus. Nikki Richardson, a spokesperson for JBS, said that active coronavirus cases decreased to 12 by last Thursday, which was just 0.3% of the plant's 4,000 workers. According to Richardson, JBS believes that the majority of cases are coming into the plant population from outside the plant itself instead of being spread within the plant. Many employees have come forward saying that the company did not properly communicate about the early spread of the virus back in the spring. Additionally, some of the workforce has reported that JBS is not doing their part to compensate sick employees for the time they've missed due to quarantine and being sick from the virus. All of these claims have been denied by JBS, and Richardson said that besides increasing surveillance, testing, and safety precautions, the company has also enhanced its health benefits to compensate COVID-19 related absences and health issues among its employees. CDPHE is leading the investigation into this second outbreak and have been in communication with JBS's workers, making sure that employees share any safety and health concerns. National Beef Wire reported on Friday that the October U.S. cattle on feed report was released. Cattle on feed as of November 1st was reported at 12 million head. That is up 1% from a year ago. And this is the highest November 1st inventory since the series began back in 1996. Placements during October totaled 2.19 million head, 11% below October 2019. Net placements were 2.13 million head. Marketings of fed cattle during October totaled 1.87 million head, slightly below 2019. National Beef Wire also reported on Friday that choice box beef ended the day at $238.35. That was up 65 cents. And select box beef ended the day at $214.98, and that was up $1.09. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Have yourself a great Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.